Beautiful Saturday morning. Trying to age less and live more. See the pickleball. Today I had the absolute pleasure of doing two things that were pretty cool. I got to go to a patch event and meet a bunch of cool people, physical therapists, a lot of people interested in what's happening. But then also, the second and much more important thing is I get to do an interview with this stud, my son, the 13-year-old. And I want him to tell us a little bit about what LifeWave has done for him. He specifically had a injury the other day from football in his neck. He had a terrible neck spasm that he couldn't actually twist his neck. He's not going to want me to say this because he is a stud, but he was in tears in some capacity. And before he could go get stretching or anything like that done, he had to get it unlocked, and his neck was completely locked up. So, what's your workout regimen look like?
So I go out like 6 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So off days on Thursday and Sunday.
So what's your workouts consist of when you're saying that, like lifting?
Oh yeah, lifting, heavy lifting, like squats for legs, barbarian, whatever it's called, split squats, chest press, that kind of stuff. So just heavyweight stuff that you're gonna load up heavy on.
So once you do that, you also you're also doing things like football several times a week.
Yeah.
But before we do that, you also do all the things. You eat really healthy and clean.
Yeah.
You drink half your body weight.
Almost like a gallon a day.
Okay, almost a gallon a day, which is really good. You weigh about 150 pounds. Okay, you're 5'2". Oh, sorry, 5'4". So you're doing all the things you're supposed to. You're a runner. So we were doing shoulders, and he must have just tweaked it just a touch, right? So
yeah,
that was
just looked over a little bit.
That was on a Monday, and by Wednesday he was swimming. He had done football 2 or 3 days already. It's hot, humid.
I had gym those 3 days in a row at 6, and then I was going to a football camp for 3 hours. Then after the football camp, I had to go do practice for 2 hours, and then on Monday and Wednesday I had another practice after that. So I was really burnt out, just doing a lot, overworking it probably.
So when the spasm actually hit, you were swimming. What did it feel like?
I mean, it started like I'd had it for a couple of days, just like a little tweak when I looked to the side. Just rolled it out, barely noticed it. So I got home from practice, was fine, went swimming, and then I think just adrenaline, endorphins, whatever it's called, all that stuff just went down. And it's like over time you're like, that hurts it, and it just gets worse and worse until like you're at the point where you're like, you can't move your head. You're stuck, and it just, if you try and go like that, it like burns.
On a level of pain, when you tried to move it up 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, what was it?
I'd say a solid 7 or 8. Really, really bad.
So we tried to get in with chiropractor. We tried to do a bunch of things. Everybody was kind of booked up, so we booked him with Stretch Lab, which is a cool place. But they said you got to get it unlocked, because if you bring him in and he's not stretched, it's just going to really, really hurt. So, what patch did you use?
I used the IceWave patch for it. So that I mean, I went from like being able to go like that maybe, and like almost yelling in pain from it, and sharp.
Crying.
Yeah, trying. Really, really bad. And I mean, you ask anybody, I don't do that. So, I mean, really bad pain. Really, really bad pain. So, I mean, I gave like 10, maybe not even 10, 15 maybe, probably less than that. And then I was like going like that at least, and it just got better and better over time. So by 6:30 when I had my stretch appointment, I was able to move it like that. So
if you were a 7 or an 8, what did it go to?
I'd say like a 5-ish, probably 5.
Within like 10 or 15 minutes.
I'd say by 6 it was at that. I'd say it went down to like a 6 within 10-15 minutes.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, you think that, did this help you in your athletic career?
Yeah, I do. I think that I wear the X39 at night, and I wear the glucose.
Which is not normal, but he does it because it helps. I wouldn't recommend that for adults.
Yeah, just because at my age, the hormonal spikes during the night. And with football and all those practices and stuff, it can sweat off, so it's just better having it on during the night for me.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
And you're feeling better now?
Yeah.
Let's see you do a move now. And this is 3 days later. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, happy Saturday, everybody. Age less, live more.